the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! What's up, people? That is right. It is not Jacob Hester's voice, because Jacob Hester has decided to celebrate the holidays a little early, taking the day off, got the Friday off. So it's just Flynn, Alondra, Taylor, the tripod right here in the Raising Cane studio. Welcome in. Friday morning, Off the Bench. Good morning, everybody. How we doing?
Good.
Great.
All things considered.
All things considered,
Right.
would that thing be a Christmas party?
It was.
A company Christmas party last night.
Yeah.
I'd hate to admit this, 'cause I don't want to be that guy, especially first year, but I did not go to the company Christmas party. And it is
Shame.
And it is big time shame. It is no disrespect to anybody. I told y'all that today is my wife's birthday.
Right.
So happy birthday,
Lacey.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Lacey. So we have a big thing planned today. I had a babysitter. We got like a babysitter all day. Then the overnight situation. We're going down to New Orleans. So I just couldn't get it all lined up, squared away 2 nights in a row. And I didn't really want to leave the kids 2 nights in a row, like right before Christmas too.
Yeah.
So, it just happens. It's a little casualty for me. I just want to know where y'all weren't Christmas party casualties either, were you?
No, we were there.
No.
Well, you were there, but there's always a holiday party casualty, like somebody that goes a little
There's-
overboard.
No, there's always a liability. Wasn't us.
Okay, good. So you
Yeah.
represented the foxhole.
Yeah, I would
I,
say pretty well.
Okay. Well, let's get some deets. How was it?
It was great. Band was awesome.
Okay.
Maybe a little quieter next year. It's like
It
the only
was a little
complaint.
loud.
The decimal levels were
Like if you weren't shoulder to shoulder with someone, it was very hard to hear.
Okay. All right. That's
Like, he
always. That's a good thing. Like, kind of depending on the mood. Maybe like at a certain point during the party, gets a little loud.
Yeah.
You don't have to be screaming at your neighbor though.
Right.
Rivers was talking to me and Victoria. I want you to realize how loud me and Rivers both are. It was still a struggle. Still a struggle. That's an issue.
That's fair.
I mean,
It's fair.
come on.
I mean, it's fair. I mean, do y'all two win the award at the studio
Yeah.
I
for
think
loudest
so.
voice?
I think so.
Loudest natural. Hunt's pretty booming.
Yeah, but
I don't know if I
Yeah, no.
describe Hunt as
Hunt's not down
boomy.
here as much
Okay. Yeah.
because his office is up.
Yeah. Well, yours certainly like travels down the hallway
Yes, it does.
when you're on the other side.
Yeah, so is
Yep.
Rivers.
Okay.
Because I hear her from that side and she'll be on this end. So it's kind of,
Well, was the band good at least?
yeah, no, they were great.
They were great.
They were
Was
great.
it like an event like a wedding band type,
It was like a little jazzy little band.
Yeah, like a jazz band.
Yeah, they were playing
little jazzy?
Christmas jazzy band songs.
Okay.
They were playing Feliz Navidad, and Kevin, Rivers' husband, was like, "This is your song." I said, "Why?"
Wow, thanks, Kevin.
He said, "You know why?"
Don't judge me like that.
He said, "I bet you're gonna sing it."
But seriously, why? I bet you're gonna sing
He
it.
said, "You know why?"
Well, did you sing it though?
I mean, it's a
in
banger.
fairness. All
Well, we
right.
did-
it's a
we had a
great
great time.
Christmas song.
So was there like I can't remember. I'm trying to think about the invitation. It wasn't like a sweater situation.
No.
This was a
Oh,
nice,
God,
this is a classy
no.
party. If you're,
Yeah.
if you're having a jazzy little number band.
Her,
Yeah, it's at the country club.
her communist
My
dress
Chinese
came
dress
in in
came
time.
in.
Nuh-uh. Are
Yeah,
you serious?
Yes, like literally
2 hours before.
at 3:30.
Yep.
My dress came in, and
you-
I left the house at 5:15.
Good for
I
you.
ordered it 2 weeks ago, and I didn't know it was coming from China.
They never tell
They
you
never
that.
tell you that
They
it's
never
Chinese.
tell you till
Gotta
right
read the fine
after.
print.
What it can't because you texted us yesterday at like what noon or something saying, "Yep, China dress didn't come in."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I texted y'all again, and I was like, I know y'all were on the edge of your seats. It's here.
Did it fit?
Yes. That's the other part I was worried about. I wore it.
Very. I got a little a little blazer, a new sports coat that came in from China last week.
Min.
No, this was I think it was from something like one of those like Tipsy Elves type ones. So it's like Christmassy. It's a black like satin with like with snowflakes on it.
Oh.
And so I'm starting to do this now. You can get some like pretty fairly priced sports coats like for a certain event. No, they don't fit right, but I just got it back from the tailor yesterday.
Oh. You're going to wear it on Christmas?
The thing might as well have been like knitted around me.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Love that.
You're going to wear it on Christmas?
No, I'm wearing it today.
Oh.
Today for the little birthday lunch.
Fun.
Oh, yeah.
We were festive last night, man.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have been proud. The red and white check shirt, collared, dark green coat over the top.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're kind of a year-round plaid guy, though, right?
Yeah, for the most part. This was more of like a checkered, like not really a plaid.
Like buffalo plaid.
Like buffalo plaid. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty Christmassy.
Yeah.
Was there a nice fire going?
Here I am Googling buffalo plaid. I have no idea what that is.
What was on the menu? What did Guarantee
mashed
serve?
potato
It
bar.
was actually
kinda.
so good.
A what?
Like a mashed potato bar. So you got the
I've heard of a
mashed
baked
potatoes lined
potato
up.
bar.
It was mashed potatoes.
It was mashed potatoes. So you scoop the mashed potatoes and they got like, here's a bowl of cheese, here's sour cream, here's butter, and like you could just kind of make your own.
Mm-hmm.
Green
Taylor
beans.
thought they were cheese puffs.
I did. I was like, hey guys, look, cheese puffs. It was fancy butter balls. Like in the LP, we just used Country Crock. Like that's what we got.
It was fancy butter.
It was.
It was. He thought they were cheese balls.
They looked like cheese. I was a little disappointed.
Did you pop one in
Yeah, I was a
first?
little disappointed when I bit in. And then we had green beans. We had gumbo, obviously.
Clear.
Some sort of corn soup. Was that
the
seafood corn?
It wasn't seafood. It was corn. Like it had a weird name.
Okay.
Matcha
was good, though.
or
Corn
something.
mock chew?
Yeah, something like that. And
Like
it had
a
short
creamed
ribs.
corn soup.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think I'm pretty sure that's pronounced a mock chew. I
Maybe.
believe.
I don't know.
man.
Pretty classic.
And beef short ribs and like baked chicken. It was good.
Was it like so it was sit down?
Yes.
And
Or
they had
walk
some
through a line.
standing.
Well, no, I'm sorry. Walk through a line.
Walk through a line.
and
Then
then
yeah, of course.
Oh, the food. Yeah.
Who broke the ice on the dance floor?
I don't think
I
people
don't
were really
think anybody.
dancing.
Nobody really danced?
It wasn't like a dancing kind of band. Like I said, it was like jazzy Christmas music. It wasn't like
You saying they didn't play shout?
no shout. No shout was heard last night.
Missed opportunity.
I don't think so.
Well, I legitimately and honestly am sorry that I wasn't able to go.
You got FOMO?
I do have a little FOMO, of course, especially like the first year. I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
But
Are you going to go to the 100th anniversary party?
Yeah, that's in
It's next
January.
month.
January. Oh, yeah, we'll be there.
It's the 24th.
Yeah, unless my wife has another birthday.
Yeah.
the
That's
next
a
day.
Saturday too. So like
So the
party's
next
on
day
a-
we actually leave for Senior Bowl.
Oh gosh.
But we
Really?
could leave late. It's like a 3-hour drive. We're driving.
Wait, we leave for Senior Bowl on the 25th.
Yeah. The party's the 24th.
That's gonna be a big 2 weeks for off the bench.
Yeah.
So we'll be an entire week, I'm pretty sure, at the Senior Bowl, and then
Yeah.
is it the following week? An entire week at the Super Bowl,
Maybe.
maybe.
I don't know about the Super Bowl.
It should
Okay.
be because
I've
that's
heard
the-
about the Super, but I don't know if it's
That's
like
the rumor. I don't know if
that's
it's
the rumor.
confirmed.
I don't know
or
if
not.
it's confirmed.
It's a long way away. San Francisco. You know how I feel about California too.
Yeah.
Spending a week in California, that's tough. But you can kind of like,
Stay away and like just be in your room and
you could
act
just
like
be
you're
like
not.
at the Super Bowl, and not really at California, right? You can just
Right.
like get tunnel vision in what you're doing.
Just order room service every day so you'd have to go out.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm excited about the Senior Bowl though.
Same.
I've never been.
Me either.
Never got that invite.
Me either.
You either. Okay, so y'all were at the party yesterday. Huge success. So
I would say.
shout out to Flynn, not myself.
Shout out Flynn Foster.
Flynn Foster throwing a great party. Did y'all have a chance to tune in to probably one of the best NFL games of the season last night?
No.
You,
Caught the-
you
I caught the
recorded
end
it.
of it.
You,
Yeah.
you probably recorded it.
Mhm.
Oh my
was-
God. I mean, so it was all that it was hyped up to be going into it. Two of the top teams in the NFC, in the same division, same record, fighting for the number 1 seed. It had all the makings of a great game, which is kind of rare for a Thursday or a Monday night game at this time of the season because they're just kind of like picking and choosing at the beginning of the year on who to schedule. Like they're just guessing at good games. And, most of these games towards the end, because they're divisional, they just end up being like, have a lot of meaning to them. But this one was significant, very significant. Seattle Seahawks comeback. Fourth quarter comeback. I think the biggest fourth quarter comeback in franchise history, if I remember somebody
30
saying.
to 14?
Yeah, they were down 16. There was like a 3% chance they would win per ESPN in the fourth quarter. Ex-New Orleans Saint, Rashid Shaheed with a punt return for a touchdown to like spark it. They get a 2-point conversion.
Shout out Shaheed.
Yeah, he's not making that many plays. They're not really using him that much on offense.
No, but he's giving me some good points.
It's like the opposite of the Saints, right? Like when you brought him in, you were like, oh, he's going to be a special teams guy.
Right.
Not really. They turned him into a receiver. Kind of flip it. Like they're not using him at all in the offense, but what does he have? At least 2.
Yeah.
Because he had one last week. He might have 3 return touchdowns since being with Seattle.
Yeah, it's wild. And look, the Rams were the clear better team for most of that game. All of a sudden, 3 and outs by the Rams in the fourth quarter. Seattle's defense just started playing great. They stopped rushing Stafford pretty much on the interior and just getting their hands up. They batted a lot of balls down. Then some great plays by Seattle. Sam Darnold played incredible down the stretch. Then they go to overtime. The Rams get the ball first. They score a touchdown. Seahawks get it. They score, go for 2, and that great play design. They get it to do a walk-off 2-point conversion to win the game. And they're not locking it up, but they take over the number 1 seed currently in the NFC. So what a great game that was. Like I said, 3% chance for the Seahawks to win that one in the fourth quarter per ESPN. 16-point comeback. Did y'all check out the uniforms? Did you at least see the uniforms from the Seahawks? Alondra?
Was it the gray?
Let me see.
Yeah, so they were gray, but they had this like I think the word's iridescent.
Iridescent?
Iridescent. There you go. Iridescent, kind of like an old school like mood ring type situation. Like this helmet was incredible.
Okay.
So depending on how the light hit it, it had like this
That's pretty
turquoisey,
sick.
purpley. Like I know this show isn't like huge on the alternate uniform front, but this one was pretty good.
Yeah.
This one was pretty darn good. It was fun to watch.
I like them.
The Rams are fun to watch. 13 personnel, like all over the place. Stafford, another crazy no-look touchdown pass. I'm going to have to get you to pull that up. Maybe later when we do the quarterback rankings, you pull that touchdown up last night. And then JSN for the Seahawks also. He didn't have a reception the entire first half. Then all of a sudden pops off for about 90 yards yesterday. Making a huge difference. Stafford still remains the man, even though they lost yesterday. Threw for 457 yards last night.
Was it 3 touchdowns and no picks?
Yeah, 3 touchdowns, no picks, 110 quarterback ranking, 457. Now, at the end, there was they couldn't find a way to win it at the end, but it really they scored the opening touchdown in overtime. They did get stopped a couple times in the fourth quarters, but it really wasn't like bad plays or anything. It was more batted balls down, just kind of unfortunate. Had a couple of drops in the fourth quarter as well. But he continues his NFL dominance. And even though they lost yesterday, I kind of feel like that 457, 3 touchdowns probably at least pencils his name in for NFL MVP this season, unless something crazy happens, unless like Drake May just absolutely goes off and gets to the AFC, or wins the AFC championship.
Stafford have to fall apart a little bit.
He'd have to fall apart.
Drake had a rough second half last Sunday.
Yeah, he did. And it's not going to be like that award's not going to be taken away because of a second half like that. But Drake's going to have to go win it, but Stafford's going to have to lose it a little bit. Obviously, if Stafford won the game yesterday, it'd probably pretty much be over because he had a drive at the end of the fourth quarter to go and win it. They missed a field goal, which kind of helped the Seahawks stay in it. But, I think that MVP race, and rightfully so, I think Stafford currently has 40 touchdown passes. And the closest quarterback to him has 29. Now that includes he's got 1 extra game because he played last night. But he, again, if you take that away, he had 37 touchdowns, and the next was 29, which is pretty incredible. So a historic season happening for Mr. Matthew Stafford, who before the season was kind of thought of to not even like be on the Rams, right? They
Yeah,
thought
there
that
was
they
a
were going to
rumor
get
that
rid
they
of
were
him. He had a back injury.
And
whatever
he
it
was dead.
Yep.
And he was a clone.
Yeah, he
I
was
feel like
dead.
they've done that. I feel like
Yes.
they've done that
Yeah.
for like 3 years
He's
now
a
with
clone.
Stafford. I feel like ever since he won the Super Bowl, they're like, he's done.
It was like hashtag Matt Stafford's dead.
Look,
Do y'all remember that?
No,
It was
I don't
during
remember that.
like
Yeah.
training camp. There was a whole
Vaguely.
thing going on about it.
I made fun of Hunt for this with
Yeah.
the Padres. I don't know why the Seattle Seahawks are good.
Yeah.
I can't figure this team out. Like, there's no reason they should have won that game last night.
Mm-hmm.
And then even if you're like, okay, let's go look at the box score. Maybe there was one thing that was really tipped in their favor that did it. It wasn't.
Right.
I mean, Sam Darnold had 2 bad picks last night, and like typically he collapses when that
He
happens.
did have 2 in the first half.
Yeah, and then Stafford turnover-free game. Like, there's no reason the Seahawks should have won that game, but they did.
Timely plays yesterday with the punt return, the second 2-point conversion. I've never seen a play like that happen in the NFL. They threw a wide receiver screen on a 2-point conversion. It hits the defensive end in the face. Okay, so it's a bat down. And so ball rolls around, play over, blah, blah, blah. They line up for kickoff. Well, the NFL chimes down and says, we need to review this because it might be a backwards pass. It hit the guy in the face. And lo and behold, they declare that it was a backwards pass. And the ball bounces around. And then I think it's Charbonnet for the Seahawks ended up like just walking around and just kind of like casually picking it up. And it was in the end zone. They're like, yeah, and it was a clear recovery. So 2 points is good. Tie ball game. Sorry, Rams.
Dang.
And Sean McVay said there really wasn't a good explanation from him.
Yeah.
There it is right there. Which to me, it's hard to turn.
I don't think that's
it's hard to make that. But the rules analyst yesterday, and look, I played a long time. I watched a lot of football. I feel like I know most of the rules. He actually said if the ball goes parallel, it's backwards.
Yes.
And I've always been under the assumption. I was always told if the ball goes parallel, it's never going to be called a fumble.
Also, isn't it from where the ball is released, right?
Yes.
I think this is still a forward pass.
I mean, like you would like to base it
He's
off.
on his back foot is behind the 5. Look where the ball is.
Well, it's not where the foot is, though. It's where the hand is. Anyway, it's really close, and it could have, like, you can make the argument that it's parallel. So I don't know. Sean McVay didn't seem real impressed with it. Puka Nacua certainly didn't seem real impressed with it. He tweeted out yesterday something about the old stripes, then it had to delete it immediately. But Puka Nacua, I think he had over 225 receiving. My God. All right, look, we're going to go to break here, and we got a lot to talk about. Football Friday, we got playoffs, we got Saints, we got LSU news all over the place. We got, I don't know what we're going to do. Jacob's not here, so we got really no rules, no guardrails, no bumpers. So we can kind of take this wherever we want to. Hey, and if you're joining us in the Bayou Ford chat as well on YouTube, feel free to just pop in, ask some questions. We'll kind of do like an Ask the Bench pretty much all day. So we'll just, we'll take your questions. And if you've never joined us on YouTube, feel free to pop in. The water's just right there in the chat. Don't be intimidated. Feel free to jump in. We'll be interacting with that all day. But yeah, let's go to break. We'll come back and we'll get this show started right here on 104.5 ESPN.
Off the bench.
All right. Well, holiday season. You might have some family in town. You might have a big party. You don't want a bad situation to happen where somebody has to go to the powder room, powder their nose, maybe go to the restroom, and they flush the toilet and you hear a big clunk. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to be a fool at your own party. So make sure you save the number 225-500-0774 because that's the number for Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org, the plumbing experts here in the greater Baton Rouge area. And that number I gave you, 225-500-0774, is the number for 24/7 emergency service. So really, honestly, no matter what time it is, what time of the year it is, what happening, I don't care if it's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, it doesn't matter. If you have an emergency, they can fix it. And we joke around about that a lot with the toilet jokes and all that stuff, but it's a serious deal. It is an incredible service that they offer, emergency service 24/7. Go check them out, centralplumbing.org.
Tigers turned talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. Friday morning. I hope everybody out there is ready for a fantastic day, fantastic weekend. We are December 19th. Again, I want to say it again. I want to give a big shout out. Happy birthday to my wife, Lacey. And also, happy birthday to my dad, A-Bomb.
Shout out A-Bomb.
I know.
Happy birthday.
Shout out. A-Bomb, that's right. I told you about his nickname a couple days ago. Alvin Flynn.
Yeah.
He got the name A-Bomb, I think when I was in high school. I was riding around with a buddy of mine, and A-Bomb at the time, I was driving his car. So I must have been like 16 or 17. So I was like a fresh driver. So I was driving his car. I think he was driving a Suburban at the time. And so I had my buddy with me, and we was like, hey, I'll sit in the back. Man, y'all sit up front. Y'all can listen to your music, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. Sounds good. And so we're driving around, and this was like right after the movie Joe Dirt came out. I don't know if you remember the scene from Joe Dirt, but he finds like a septic tank, and he thinks it's like a old atomic bomb.
Yeah.
Right? So he's driving around, and they're driving, and they got the atomic bomb in the back seat, and they hit a bump. And he's like, whoa, take it easy, man. That's an A-bomb back there. Well, I was driving, and I hit this big bump on the road, and my buddy in the front seat said, oh, take it easy. That's an A-bomb back there. He was quoting Joe Dirt at the time. So since then, he has lovingly been known as A-Bomb.
I love that.
Children call him A-Bomb. So,
they do?
Yeah, That's
funny.
right. So happy birthday to A-Bomb.
Happy birthday, A-Bomb and Lacey.
Absolutely.
L-Bomb.
It's a big day. It's a big day. Flynn household. Not a big deal. But, it's a big day in sports as well. We're going to crop dust a lot of it here today. But before we do, are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's get the show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlow IV, GoFlowIV.com. We're talking about intravenous fluids, straight to the veins, hydration, vitamins, and, Jake talks about it every single day. It's sniffle season right now. So if you want to boost that immune system, boost those energy levels right now, an IV is the perfect way to do it. So go check them out there. They are on Jefferson Highway near Bocage. You can visit them on their website, goflowiv.com. Check out their menu, their list of services. Sign up for memberships right there. I told you I've been in. And the first time I went in, I was in and out. I got an account started, got an IV. I was in and out in about 30 to 40 minutes tops. Felt great. Felt better than ever. Felt alive. So in these dog days of winter, days are a little bit shorter. Get that energy boost, little B12 shot. Get hydrated, get vitamized right there. Go check them out. GoFlow IV. A lot of chatter over here in the Bayou Ford chat. They don't believe that Jake's on vacation right now.
Yeah, somebody said he got too drunk at the party last night.
Yeah, they think he was a Christmas party casualty last night.
Jake was the liability.
Is that true? Did he embarrass the foxhole?
I didn't want to out him.
He didn't want to out him?
I didn't personally see him. That doesn't mean he wasn't there.
Well, you said that nobody was on the dance floor. There's always one. Was it Jake?
Again, I'm not trying to out him because what happens at the Christmas party stays at the Christmas party.
That's true. I just want to know if those stumpy little bow legs were out there.
But it was probably hard for him to get up this morning.
So sorry, Jake. We know you're not in Shreveport. We know you're just at home.
Yeah.
Nursing a little hangy. So maybe go to GoFlow, Jake. I don't know. All right. Let's see. All right. We got some LSU news. LSU football team. Quarterback. What are you laughing at? Well, I mean, it's basketball season too. So we gotta specify here, Alondra. Yeah. And look, there's going to be a lot of words mispronounced, a lot of things missaid.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Maybe we keep a little tally. LSU quarterback Colin Hurley has expected to announce he's going to enter the transfer portal. Of course, Colin Hurley has been at LSU through 2 seasons now. But I guess has he ever truly been on the roster, like on the roster, dressed out for a game? Since he's been, because I had the car accident, had a lot of issues. He early enrolled. So I guess I don't even really know what this clearly means. I guess he skipped the senior year of high school.
Yeah, a lot of people. Actually, Zach Weeks did that too. So you had two guys on the team that had done that. I personally hate when kids do that.
Yeah.
You're kind of punting when your first year. Like, you're not physically ready. 16,
you're 16 years
to
old.
play you're punting on their first year. I've seen a lot of people do it. How many of them have made an immediate impact? Like, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I don't really see the purpose of doing it. Like, it's not even like the old school gray shirt rule where there was a little bit different rules, but like these kids are literally giving up a senior year of high school. When I went out to spring training, I guess it was 2 springs ago, I was like, who's that kid? Tell me about the quarterback. I was talking to one of the coaches. He's like, oh, that's Colin. He's 16 years old. And I was like, what is he doing here? Like, how is he allowed to practice? Because he's clearly not in college right now. But he looked the part. I was like, looks like a different 16-year-old than you would normally see. So, like, probably physically, his body was, like, ready, potentially. But, like, it's hard to be spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and even if he looked the part, physically ready. I mean, the kid has been at LSU for 2 seasons now, and he's 17 still. Can't even vote. And he's been here on the team for 2 seasons. This is getting ridiculous. But, of course, he had the bad car accident this past offseason. So, broke his hip, concussions, all the things that come with that, especially at that young age. It's just, man, he's had a tough road from now. So we here, of course, we want to wish him well and hope that he has a successful career and get back to, but good Lord, he's 17 years old. I mean, most college kids are, especially this day and age, especially coming out of Louisiana, where it's, you might be a little bit older as a senior in high school. I mean, most kids are probably going to be freshmen this year that are going to be at least a year older than him still. A lot of the kids that signed with us on December 3rd are probably still a year older than a kid that's been on the team for 2 seasons. I find that pretty wild.
He's got to kind of be a hot commodity. Like, I understand he hasn't played, but he's 17. He has 4 years of eligibility left. You're basically signing a freshman that's been in a college program for 2 years. Like, I think there's a benefit to that. And he was a stud coming out of high school.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody wanted him. I remember when he was coming out of Florida. I mean, he was like the guy that LSU targeted. So, I mean, he's got a career in front of him.
Yeah, and look, the spring practices that I went to, like, he looked the part. Like, don't get me wrong, he did not look like anything close to a 16-year-old I had ever seen. Like, he looked like a grown man. I was like, all right, where'd that transfer come from? Well, they were like, well, he transferred from his junior year of high school. Like, that's pretty much what happened. But he looked the part. So I know the guy's talented. I know he's built. Hopefully his recovery. I mean, that's a pretty serious injury to happen. And I don't think we've actually gotten a ton of news that's come out, just because he doesn't have an impact on the current team. We haven't gotten a whole lot of news. Unless I've missed it. Taylor or Alondra, do y'all know any like updates on his health? Has he been practicing?
No, because what was it? 2 or 3 weeks ago, they said he was away from the team for personal reasons. Right. Of course, they didn't get into that. But I'll tell you, Matt, like, I was out at fall practice. This was after the accident. We had talked about it a little bit off air a few times. I thought he was the more consistent one at practice between him and Michael Van Buren. It's just that he didn't make the wow plays, but he didn't make the bad ones either. I mean, he was so far behind, right, like the curve. He missed all of spring. He missed all of summer workouts, and he was only 17. So, he was never realistically going to get that shot this year. But, yeah. I mean, I thought he actually showed flashes in fall camp. I thought he was the better of the two.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, he does look the part. So, I hope he gets a great opportunity. And just because, of course, you enter into the transfer portal doesn't mean you're necessarily leaving, but it's probably a high likelihood of it. And we've said it all along. I don't think this comes as any shock to any LSU fan or anybody listening. We don't think the quarterbacks of the future of the Lane Kiffin era are on the current roster. But you know what? Bigger surprises have happened. So we'll see. But we want to wish Colin Hurley luck in his future endeavors. We hope he has a successful career, finds a good spot wherever that may be. And, yeah, here's the next and better things for LSU, hopefully. We talked about it. LSU's got to take 2, right? They got to take 2 in the portal. I mean, I wouldn't even be mad if they took 3. Lane Kiffin's done that before. It was a couple years ago. He took 3 quarterbacks in the transfer portal, Jackson Dart being one of them, I believe.
It was Jackson Dart. Walker Howard was the other, and I'm blanking on the third guy's name, but yeah, he took 3.
Hey, open door policy. Open door policy for quarterbacks anywhere right now.
If Van Buren doesn't come back, you probably do have to take 3.
Probably.
He's the only scholarship quarterback you have.
Yep. Well, there is one quarterback that we can talk about a little bit when we come back from break that may or may not be playing in the playoffs, may or may not have been given an extra year of eligibility as of yesterday. So he will certainly be high on the list for the LSU Tigers to be the quarterback of the 2026 football team. We'll get into all that when we come back right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, Pelican Roofing. If you got a roofing job right now, I know you got a lot of options. You hear you hear roofing commercials and you see stuff all over the place. But if you truly want the best experience, the best roof, the best customer service, the best workmanship, the best, you see these jobs all over town and they're clean, they're efficient. They're not there for long because they take care of business. And at Pelican Roof, if you have a job happening, if you need a new roof, make sure you give them a call because they have offices in Lafayette, offices in Baton Rouge. So what does that mean for you? When you have to put in a new roof, when you have a project going on, they're going to dedicate a project manager to your job specifically. So if you have a job in Lafayette, you don't have somebody driving across the bridge every day from Baton Rouge, showing up at 11 a.m. You got somebody there on the spot every single day to make sure the job is done the Pelican way. So give them a call. Go to their website, pelicanroof.com. If you have a project, let them talk about it. Just talk to them about it. Let them do it, pelicanroof.com.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
About you now. Backbeat, the word.
All right, welcome back. Off the Bench. Little, I guess it's kind of a football Friday, right? I mean, of course, LSU's not playing, but we can
Saints
still consider
Sunday.
Saints Sunday. Great point. We got college football playoffs tomorrow. What a great time to be a football fan, too. College football playoffs. Saints are on a 2-game winning streak.
They're gonna win out the rest of the season.
Win.
They're going to win this week.
They're going to mess around and win 5 in a row to end the season.
Yeah.
And then,
Do they even need a first-round pick at this point?
No.
basically, don't let them in the playoffs.
We have like the full roster.
Some say best team in the league, best 2 weeks.
There's not a big deal.
Not a better one.
I think there's only, statistically, I believe there is only one defense better in the last couple of weeks. That's the Houston Texans.
Which is saying a lot because, like, Denver's got a great defense. You've been better than them. Mm-hmm. Seattle's got a great defense. You've been better than them.
Yep. Don't call it a comeback, people. And then also, just like NFL football in general is incredible right now because they always usually they'll stack the back end of the season with a lot of divisional opponents. You see a lot of teams playing each other twice in the period of 3 weeks. A lot of games matter. Most of them do. People chase, and it doesn't really matter what the overall record is. There's people chasing playoffs with subpar records. They're trying to win the division. You saw the game last night where they're trying to win a division, but they were also trying to go for the number 1 seed in the NFC. So, man, this to me is the best time of the year for football just because you got playoff implications in the NFL. You got actual playoffs in college football. It's just a lot of fun right now. And then, of course, I love the football weather aspect, my opinion of football weather.
Jeez.
They do start tonight. I'm excited. Like, this is the playoff postseason in any sport is the most exciting that it ever is. Mm-hmm. So I'm just really, and like you said, even in the NFL, there are implications basically everywhere, like in the North, in the NFC North, in the South. But we got Bama OU tonight.
Yeah.
And my brother texted me last night, and he was like, OU or Bama? And I was like, it's hard to beat the same team thrice.
Yeah, Chris Norler was really happy with this last night.
I think, actually, I have my money on Bama to win tonight.
Interesting.
OU is the favorite by 1.5, but
Okay. OU's a favorite by 1.5. Now, I think that's fair. I actually thought they might have been maybe
like 3.5.
maybe not 3.5, but like 2.5, maybe 3.
Yeah.
Just because how anemic Alabama has been. They started out
They're
so
both
good.
limping into the playoffs.
They are both limping in the playoffs. Mateer's got a couple of weeks more to get his was it thumb? Get it.
Yeah, it was just
get healthy. Just
they
offensively.
screwed that up. They rushed him back so quickly.
Yeah, they did.
What, he
like
missed 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like missed one game after a surgery.
Drew Brees had the same injury and missed 6. Five in a bye week.
He's just built different. That's all.
And he hadn't been the same. I don't know if you did this to me. We were talking about it a little bit last night. I just think Alabama's a good football team.
Yeah.
They haven't played like a good football team, but I just think they're a good football team. They're both limping into it. I look and say, which one of these teams do I think has a bigger ability to raise their level of play? And to me, it's Alabama. Ty Simpson, I think you have the advantage there, the way Mateer's been playing. You got weapons. I mean, Jeremy Bernard is the best player on that offense. He's incredible. Yeah. You still have Ryan Williams. You have Isaiah Horton. Like, they're a good team.
Throughout the course of the season, I would say Ty Simpson is the advantage. Now, he hadn't made the plays every single week for most of the season. There was like 3-4 plays where you're like, oh, yeah, that was pretty awesome. Like that, you were getting that kind of play from him. You're seeing big-time NFL throws all over the place. Now, I think I've said, like, they've done – I don't think any part of the Alabama football team is great. Like, their defense is good at times, and they can, they didn't have a great pass rusher when I was doing the scout of them, the film review of them. Their running defense was okay. Pass defense was okay. There was nothing they did great, but as a whole, like when they put it all together, they were just finding ways at the time. Now, it's turned a little bit. My opinion of them has changed a little bit, but I do still think they are a good team. And Ty Simpson gives you a puncher's chance, I believe, in every game if they cut it loose and let him do this thing. His receivers got to play well. I don't think he's gotten great receiver play as well in recent history. But Oklahoma, the number one defense in the SEC. So it's a tall task for them, certainly. Two teams that are clearly familiar with each other. I don't hate you taking Alabama, Alondra.
Just because OU has beat them twice in the last 2 times that they've seen them, and they beat them in Tuscaloosa as well. And again, it's hard to beat the same team twice, but to do it twice in the same season, and the offense for Bama gives me a little more confidence than Oklahoma's offense does. I mean, they looked pretty terrible versus LSU.
Yeah, their offense,
Well,
like you said, it's anemic.
It's
And again, they're
anemic.
both limping into the playoffs right now. So I don't think it's even going to be a great matchup.
the first one wasn't.
game's gonna
Yeah,
suck.
I don't think it's going to be a great matchup. It's not going to be a great game. Like, I'm not too excited about it, but yeah, I think Bama.
You think they roll?
Yeah.
Now, like, what kind of score are we talking about?
I think
I think it'd be like low scoring,
20 to
like
13. Yeah,
or like
nothing.
21 to. If we want to go with the points, 21-20 or something.
The total is currently 40.5. So certainly, certainly Vegas not expecting that many points.
I will say the thing that people criticize Alabama's defense for, I think it's a little bit better than most people do. They can't stop the run. The good news is Oklahoma can't run the football.
Right.
Your leading rusher right now is Torrey Blaylock, 440 yards rushing. Now, you have 3 guys that have ran for 400 yards, like Mateer's have done it. They got another guy that's done it as well, but that's kind of their weakness on offense. Bama in the back end really hasn't been that bad as far as like giving up the big play. So your weakness on defense is kind of their weakness on offense.
Yep.
I think that'll help out Bama a little bit.
Yep.
Now, they still can't run the ball on offense either.
Right.
But, I probably trust Ty Simpson a little bit more.
This feels like a turnover ratio game to me. The last time they played, Oklahoma won 23-21, so tight game. They would have hit the over, the current over.
Yeah.
But it feels like one of those games that's going to come down to turnover ratio, sack numbers potentially, and then who can control that hidden yardage on special teams a little bit more, play the field position game, who can and then, just like coaches like to do, somebody's going to go for it on 4th down around, on their own 35 or 40 tonight. And
it's going to be Kalen.
A lot can be like the game can be determined on one of those decisions, one way or the other. So it's going to be one of this game. Like, it's going to be a great game to watch just from I know it's going to be close type situation. Now, it might not be the sexiest like matchup and see all these firework plays, and it might be a little bit of an ass off on offense. We'll see.
Yeah.
But looking forward to it. Look, it's college football playoffs.
I know. And it starts tonight.
And it's 2 SEC teams. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
I didn't realize NFL games are tomorrow, too.
Yeah, since college is over, they split them.
All right, cool. So we'll start previewing. We'll continue to preview the rest of the weekend. College football, NFL, meaningful football here in December. Best time of the year to be a football fan. We'll continue to talk about it, preview it all right here on 104.5 ESPN.
Off the bench.
All right, Boudreaux's Electrical. Taylor Alondra, what's the best gift you can give somebody for Christmas?
A home standby generator.
Energy's one. Yeah, energy. That's it. Energy at your house. Peace of mind.
Oh, true.
Okay.
Give your family that peace of mind that no matter what happens, no matter if there's a hurricane that comes through, no matter if there's a random, snowstorm that dumps 12 inches on Baton Rouge, Louisiana, of all places, doesn't matter. Is it an old power grid? Maybe. Who cares? You got Boudreaux's Electrical. You got a whole home Generac generator right there. Boudreaux's Electrical, truly the best. Give them a call. There's a big red button on their website, boudreauxelectrical.com. Like, if you've been thinking about this for a long time, it's one of those like bucket list things like, I want a generator. I just haven't pulled the trigger. Well, go start the process. There's a big red button. You can get a free Generac quote right there at boudreauxelectrical.com. The peace of mind. Keep the lights on when everybody else's power goes out. boudreauxelectrical.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
I really feel that I'm losing my best friend. I can't believe this could be the end. It looks as though you're letting go. And if it's real, well, I don't want to know. Don't speak, no.
All right, welcome back. Off the Bench. We're closing out our number one right here. I want to tell you that here in Baton Rouge, we know what hard work looks like. Here in Louisiana, we know what hard work looks like. And nobody represents that spirit better than Pala Industrial Contractors. For over 52 years, Pala has been building confidence, building the Gulf Coast with reputation for safety, quality, and craftsmanship that stands the test of time. So from steel fabrication, precision piping, helical piles, tanks, vessels, industrial construction, and maintenance, Pala delivers results you can trust. They got a 70,000 square foot fabrication facility right here in Louisiana. Licenses in over 32 states. Pala is equipped for projects of any scale, anywhere. So when safety, quality, reliability matter, make sure that you go and choose Pala. And right now, Pala is hiring too. So if you're a skilled welder, pipe fitter, craftsman, project professional, just ready to take your career to the next level, just remember this: Pala is employee-owned, relationship-driven. So because of Pala, it's more than just construction. It's about the people. So whether you're looking to build your next project or your next career, make sure you visit palagroup.com. Are Gwen Stefani and
Blake Shelton.
They still...
Yeah. Which, okay, I don't know if you know this about me, but I love Gwen Stefani.
Okay.
And I love No
Right.
Doubt. Like, probably, like, number one fan of Gwen and No Doubt. They're
Yeah,
always
that
in
tracks.
my top 5 most listened. Love her. Matt Moscona knows this about me. We were at Marucci last week, and he was like, "Oh, I forgot to tell you. I've been meaning to tell you this." And I was like, "What?" I thought it was going to be juicy. Like, I thought it was like a little piece of gossip or something, but it wasn't.
Hot gossip.
Yeah. He goes, You'll never guess who's going to play at Endymion. I said, "Don't tell me it's Gwen Stefani."
Oh.
He said, "Is Gwen Stefani an old boy?"
An old boy?
Yes.
Blake Shelton would
Blake-
be old
But you
boy.
knew. But you
Yes.
knew, yeah.
Well, I didn't know that, but I knew that by the way he framed it, I was like, "Do not tell me it's Gwen Stefani." It was. And now, if anybody has like an extra ticket to Endymion, needs a date to Endymion,
Yep.
I'm trying to go see Gwen.
Have y'all ever done the Endymion?
I've never
ball?
done any sort of
Extravaganza.
Mardi Gras ball.
Um,
No.
didn't think this was going to get brought up today.
No,
there's
don't
a
tell
chance,
me you're
There's a
going.
chance I'm going to the
No.
Endymion Bowl.
Oh my gosh.
It's like 50-50 right now.
You might need to get a +2.
I think my uncle's
For Alondra.
taking us.
No. Your uncle's taking me.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know yet, but it has been discussed. I've never been.
So we went a couple times in college, and a couple times afterwards, I brought a couple buddies of mine from Green Bay to come down, and it's like, I think the first one I went to, I think Journey was playing,
Oh,
but
that's a good
but the main act doesn't come on till like 2 a.m.
That's fine. I'll
1
wait
a.m.
till 2
That's
a.m. for
fantastic,
Gwen.
though. What a great time. We hadn't done that in a long time, but yeah, you got to find some tickets to that
Yeah.
for sure.
Someone take me. Gordy?
Yeah, anybody got some tickets? Maybe hit us up. Maybe call the studio right here.
Yeah.
Hook your girl Alondra up with some Gwen Stefani and old boy tickets at Endymion. All right, we'll be back hour 2 off the bench.
Off the bench.